Aaron.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say it the first time I said Aaron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
You done messed up, Aaron!
Welcome back, everybody. Aaron is here with a little bit more SPTV. Remember, guys, every day is a great day not to be in a cult. And every day is a terrible day to be David Miscavige. David Miscavige is about to risk coming face to face with his worst nightmare. I'm talking about William Good. I'm talking about William Good of the Twitter account Film the Police LA. Guys, follow him on Twitter, but what you really want to do is subscribe to his YouTube channel, Scientology Audit. William has racked up almost 70,000 subscribers in just over 3 weeks because of what he has been doing on Hollywood Boulevard outside of Scientology's test center. William Good is a force of nature. Guys, if you thought what I do on this channel is something Scientology has no idea what to do about, what William Good is doing on the Scientology Audit YouTube channel has taken it to the next level. William is Scientology's worst nightmare in Los Angeles. That is for sure. So what in the world is happening tomorrow? David Miscavige is hosting a live international Scientology event in person at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles. And they were stupid enough to promote this 4 months ago. This is a video I did. It says 3 months ago, but it's more like it'll be 4 months in 3 days. They were stupid enough. And I did a whole video about it. I'm just 4 months ago, they sent out a newsletter to all the Scientologists in the world saying that they were, for the first time in 3 or 4 years, going to bring back the live New Year's event in Los Angeles. Anyone who's had anything to do with Scientology will tell you there's no such thing as a live New Year's event at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles without the one and only His Holiness, the diminutive David Miscavige, hosting that thing. So I did a video about that 4 months ago. Now, 4 months ago, Scientology had no idea who William Good was. Scientology made an enemy out of William Good, and he's now become their worst nightmare. Guys, in response to what William has been doing on Hollywood Boulevard over the last many weeks, Scientology's Office of Special Affairs basically trained their security guards on what the security guards should do and say to William to try to provoke him to violence so that they could get William thrown into jail. Now, they haven't succeeded in doing that because William knows exactly where the line is and he knows how not to cross the line. But if you thought William already had Scientology in his sights, I'm going to play for you what a Scientology security guard said to William a couple days ago. I got to share this with you so that you can hear sound. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Now, William is someone, well, I'm going to let him tell this story himself. This is his Twitter feed. Scientology is a garbage organization. Ask yourself what church has their representatives say this directly in front of the church. I'm going to put this video full screen. This is really dark, you guys. Just a little bit of a heads up. But here it is.
You should have been a better father.
Oh.
You really should have.
Yes, my son died. See, this is my son died because I'm a bad father.
You wouldn't be going around and getting religious.
Well, what are you talking about? Oh, a gunfight? My son didn't get in a gunfight.
So the Scientology security guard made up a few lies about my son that I don't appreciate. The first lie is that he claimed my son died in a gang war. That's false. The second claim is that my son died while in a shootout. That's false. The third claim is he died while committing criminality. That's false. And the fourth claim is that my son died because it was my fault for teaching him said criminality, which again is false. So let's actually look at the facts of the case. Okay, so first off, my son was murdered in June 2021. while he was in the process of moving. He was with his girlfriend moving from Inglewood to Signal Hill in Long Beach. On the way there, he stopped at a friend's house in Watts. When he got out of the car and waited for his friend, 3 gunmen pulled up, shot at him 40 times, and hit him 17 times. Now, my son was not in a gang, so to claim that this was a gang war is simply a lie. Secondly, my son was not in a shootout. He did not have a gun. Therefore, he did not fire a weapon. This was not a shootout. This was strictly 3 gunmen shooting at my son while he was with his girlfriend. The LAPD's explanation is that my son was simply an unintended target who was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, with that having been said, many in my family feel that my son was targeted because of my activism. So the claims that this Scientology security guard made against my son are disgusting. So who was my son? Well, let's take a look at the life of my son, Marcelis William Good, and look at how people who knew him felt about him.
This is a message I received from one of his friends talking about how they ordered Popeyes to feed homeless on Christmas. This is a message about how he helped a friend.
Uh-oh. I don't know why the video ended there. Oh, maybe it's a multi-part video. Guys, to see the rest of the video, just go to William Good's Twitter feed. What I really wanted to show you here, though, was William has already been their worst nightmare and has driven the statistics of their test center down to about as close as 0 as they can possibly be. And then they pull this. Oh, you can see this was on the 13th. It's the 15th. So literally, this was 2 or 3 nights ago. And he goes, they should have kept my son's name out of their mouth. They are going to pay. William Good is going to be at the Shrine Auditorium tomorrow, where David Miscavige is going to be. You guys, I cannot stress this enough. Please, please, please go subscribe to, oh, I see. I got to share it the way I shared it before. Give me 1 second. Entire screen. Okay, here we go. Please go subscribe to the Scientology Audit YouTube channel. William live streams on that channel. And it's just absolutely amazing what he's doing. You know, what I do here is a particular thing. I think I do it in a way that hasn't really been done before. I think I've grown this to a degree that hasn't really been done before. But what William does is face to face. That takes so much huevos. And there was something else that I wanted. What? And on TikTok, for any of you guys who are about that TikTok life, you gotta go follow Jessica Palma-Dessa on TikTok, because she's William's partner in crime. William streams on YouTube, Jessica streams on TikTok. They do the exact same thing, and they're both unbelievably good at it. And they get it. They get what it is that's going to attract the eyeballs, attract the attention, get the message across, make a point. And this is the kind of stuff, guys. I mean, I say it over and over again, like, I sound like a broken record. Scientology has absolutely no idea what to do about this phenomenon, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on TikTok. One of the reasons I do as many videos as I do the way that I do them, one of the reasons is to kind of telegraph to people, you don't really have to be afraid of Scientology. Like, there's only really so much they can do to you. And most of what they try to do is to get into your head. They want you to think you should be afraid of them. Scientology doesn't even sue people anymore. Like, that's how weak they've gotten. And yet what I do is I don't do what I do face to face. I do what I do, by myself looking in front of a camera. What William and what Jessica do is face to face, right in front of the Scientology buildings, right in front of the Sea Org members. So if part of what I'm doing here is to try to show people, there's no real reason to be afraid. What William and what Jessica do deliver that message even more powerfully. And so that's why I really want you guys to go subscribe to Scientology Audit on YouTube. Go follow Jessica Palma-Dessa on TikTok. Support them in what they're doing. And anyone else out there who wants to jump on board and also join William, join Jessica in what they're doing. I am more than happy to promote your videos and your channels and your platforms on in my videos and on my platform. Okay, let's see. Just a couple quick comments here. Blake Reed, no way we'll actually get to watch the Master Gish Galloper wriggle and squirm. Blake, I don't know what that means, but I feel like I got the general idea, and yeah, that's what's coming tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, everyone should just camp out outside the Shrine Auditorium. I mean, unless Miscavige already set up like a little bed, a little air mattress in there. At some point tomorrow, Miscavige has to arrive at the Shrine Auditorium. I don't know. Are there secret entrances? I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. Like at some point, if there's people camped outside the shrine, they're going to see the diminutive David Miscavige arrive. JK says, we need es un secta, es un culto merch. Yeah. William definitely needs to get some merch set up on his channel. Okay. Grace says, his channel is great. I love what he is doing. I love what he's doing. I love how he's doing it. You know, I think I've said when I first started watching his stuff, I was a little nervous about promoting it because he's very aggressive. He's over the top. There's some yelling. There's some making fun. And I was worried in the beginning that, you know, maybe it's too much. Maybe Scientologists would be turned off by it. And I just got to a point where, like, who cares what the Scientologists think at this point? Like, really, I mean, he's not really there, in my opinion. The value of what he's doing isn't the effect it's having on the Sea Org members inside that building. The value of what he's doing, in my opinion, is the eyeballs and the attention that it attracts from the rest of the world. And to deliver that message, guys, there's really nothing to be afraid of. And yeah, so I wish I had been highlighting his videos earlier, but now I just can't get enough of them. All right, everyone, that's it for now. Much more to come later today. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thank you, as always, to everyone who watches until the very end, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click